Hey guys, welcome to my video on should you do entrepreneurship? Well, if you're a dabbler, I say you shouldn't because entrepreneurship should be like an all-in type of thing. Um, most entrepreneurs who succeed go all in. So it's pretty much one of those things where if you're not uh, giving it your all, if you're not investing your whole effort into it, you're just going to get beat by people who are working, you know, 17, 18 hours a day to kick your ass. I pretty much hustle from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. I have good news though that you can be successful working starting a few hours a day. But the only way to increase the chances of success is to work more. So, your precious weekends, your precious time off with your family, your precious breaks at work, I recommend if you really want to get into entrepreneurship, don't be a dabbler. This is what I do to put bread on my table is I work about 12 hours a day, and that's dense hours, but really I work about 16, 17 hours a day. Um, but that equates to about 12 hours of hard work. So pretty much you see me here making this video. This is work because this is building my social media presence, which I could use to advertise my products on later on. I had a comment on one of my previous videos, how could you have over $1 billion but you spend so much time making videos? Well, pretty much this is work. You know, I don't have, you know, is like, but it's fun, but it's still work, you know. Um, I gotta put some more hair gel in. Um, yeah, so if you're thinking about starting a business, go all in. There's not much room in this game for people who just want to. You think you're getting into business in the beginning, and I made this mistake too, is simply false. That you think you're getting into entrepreneurship so that you could make a shit ton of money and retire and spend the rest of your life on a beach drinking margaritas. But that's not true. You're getting into entrepreneurship, and if you don't love it, you're going to get knocked out because you got people working 20 hours a day to beat you, you know, and you got a lot of people in the billionaire category, such as myself, that have talent. Then you got a lot of people that don't have talent that work hard that also succeed. I consider myself the talent that works hard. You could ask anybody I know, this is all I do. Um, Hustle from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. Um, think about bodybuilding. How in bodybuilding, if you're not investing your entire effort into it, you may as well not even do it to begin with, because people that don't go to the gym, they'll never know that you even work out. You know, people that don't know what money is, let's say, for example, you build a $2 million business, $1 million a year. Well, you're basically out of luck on social media to the people who are making 100 million a year. This year, I will probably add over 100 million to my net worth. In the next month to 2 months, I plan on adding somewhere between 40 and a couple hundred million onto my net worth. I launched a new product, am launching a new product, am working on a new product, and I'm already making sales pitches, doing sales and marketing for a product that I'm going to launch in about 2 months. If you want to start a business, your best bet is probably to pay me it's going to cost you $10,000, and I will be the one to launch your product into the marketplace. You just have to pay me for my service, and you have to pay for all the manufacturing and marketing costs to get your product, to get your idea to come to life. That's pretty much as good as it's going to get. If you're a beginner, and I'm talking to beginners here, if you've been doing this for 10 plus years, you know your way around a WordPress website or two, you know a little bit of sales, you know a little bit of marketing, you know a little bit of engineering and product development. This is not for you, but this is for beginners. I'm launching a product in the next couple months, which I'm already doing sales for. That I'll build your business for you for $10,000. And all you got to do is pay for the manufacturing costs and all the nooks and crannies and the marketing. And the cool thing about that is your first product probably isn't going to work. Your first product probably isn't going to work. But every product after your first product is only going to cost you $5,000 to introduce every new product into the marketplace. Now that's what I call a deal. If you're a complete beginner, and if you earn a corporate salary, you have an extra $1,000 a week to fiddle with, I'm your guy. I'll make you rich. I'll make you a millionaire. That's not a part of the guarantee, for the record, but that's kind of my personal promise between me and you, that within about 10 products, you should have a successful product, especially with my advice. I know a lot about what works and what doesn't work. And also, if you want to take the safe road, in business and just build like an Amazon store, I'll teach you how to do that, and I'll build your Amazon store for you for $4,000. And teach you how to do it yourself so that you can make some pretty good money. A lot of people make like I've seen people make up to about 2 million a month selling on Amazon. It's just the thing is money gets boring. And back to the original point of this video, money gets boring eventually. The big goal off in the distance of the big $100 million or $1 billion or whatever it is that you're going for. I remember being 20 years old, making almost six figures on Amazon. And I started to think like, wow, this is weird, but I don't really care about money anymore. I saw what money is good for. And when you get your first taste of like some good money, putting like 80 G's in my pocket every, let's see, I was making between like 100 and 500 bucks a day with like 80% profit margins, which equates to, if I was making $250 a day, what does that equate to? Like, about 80,000 a year. I lost sight of the grand vision, and I made a choice. And this is what I'll leave you with. I made a conscious choice, a decision. Think of it like those books that we used to read as kids, or that some people still read in their adulthood. Where you finish the paragraph and it says, oh, if you want to enter the haunted house, flip to page 43. Or if you want to go away from the haunted house, go to page 68. Making a decision is one of the most powerful things that you could do. It has a immediate effect on your present day course of action. And I learned that. I learned that more than anyone when I chose to give up a damn near $1 million company so that I could take my business to the next level, and I could have been one of those guys making like, 100,000 a month from their Amazon store. Could be doing like some drop shipping, making a couple 100,000 from that, making a cool like couple million bucks a year. And eventually my original dream to make 100 million in 25 years would unfold. But I chose to take my business to the next level. And I was given the opportunity to do that because I'm money crazy. I'm crazy about money. Ever since day one, it's been money, 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 money. What do you want to do? Oh, I'll make money. And that's the redemptive power of making a decision. So if you watch my channel, you're a friend, almost like family to me, especially if you leave positive comments on my videos. If you leave likes on my videos, I really appreciate that. And, I advise you to take advantage of this service that I'm offering right now, because this service is not going to be around forever. One day, I'm going to release a product but I'm not going to be building the business for you. It's going to be an info product on how to do it yourself. But take advantage of me while I'm here. Take advantage of this opportunity while I'm here, because probably in about 6 months, the opportunity is going to be gone, and the info product is going to go live for whoever wants to buy it. But take advantage of this offer and this opportunity. I'll build your business for you for $10,000. And every product or business after that is going to cost $5,000 until you're satisfied. And comes with unlimited customer support. Comes with a satisfaction guarantee. And of course, you know, if you don't like the product, you know, it's kind of like asterisk agreement of like, as long as I didn't, you know, I don't know how I feel about a money back guarantee on this one. Pretty much, you know, there's not really much of a money back guarantee, simply because I want to avoid scammers that just want to take advantage of my service and then just take their money back, because that's taking time out of my life. And if at any point you want your money back, just let me know, message me about it, and we can discuss in legal terms, or logical terms. You know, if I wasn't able to satisfy you, you could have your money back. So that's pretty much the offer right there, is build your business for you for 10 grand. And if that business fails, which it probably will, every business after that will be $5,000. And you can buy my Amazon course for $4,000, teach you how to make 6 figures a month from Amazon, or teach you what I have actual experience in, which is building a 6-figure per year Amazon store and replacing your income from your job with some pretty easy money selling on Amazon. And this is pretty much the last hoorah to sell on Amazon and to have a long-term benefit from it. You know, because it's getting pretty saturated at this point, but you can still make money. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, talk to you guys later. The cord for my new laptop is coming in the mail. They said Saturday, from any time from Saturday to Wednesday, and today's Thursday. So that's a pretty broad arrangement of time frame there. But first thing I'm doing when I get my hands on the laptop charger is I'm building video courses on my personal website. So you can stop in and say hello on my YouTube channel, or you can patiently wait on my personal website being brought to the forefront of my brand, pretty much. And let me know what you want to learn. Whatever questions you have, I'll answer 99%, 95% of questions I'll answer for free in a YouTube video. But if you want to know like A to Z how to build a business, that's going to cost you a little bit of money. Why? Because I could monetize that, and you know, other than that, pretty much everything I know, I learned 50% through Googling it and learning from other people who know what the fuck they're doing, and 50% I know from experience. So what you're paying for when you buy something, an info product from me, is you're paying for the shit that no one else is willing to tell you for free. You know, information comes at a cost. You know, this shit took me, you know, the better part of 15 years to become like a low-level master at business. But I know my way around building businesses. Um, for the most part, if you want to know something, do like Elon Musk did. Elon Musk, when he was studying how to build rockets, he would read like 2 books a day. That was at least like eyewitness encounters with Elon Musk. He would be reading like all day. When he wanted to start SpaceX, he would read 2 books a day. So anyways, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys like later today or tomorrow. I can't wait to get my hands on that charger for my computer. And I had someone tell me, like, you have all this money, but your camera quality sucks. I have to tell you again, first of all, I use Android. Android camera quality usually sucks. I'm not a fan of Apple. And that's pretty much that. I had a digital camera that I used to make videos with, and it got lost in transition, and you know, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you guys later.